So we had some pretty serious winds on Sunday, and it was my fault. I did not know that we were going to have those types of winds until it was already too late. So this is my rabbit shelter. And I am kicking myself because there were so many things I didn't do that I said I was going to do. So yeah. But the good thing is my greenhouse is perfectly intact. And I think it has something to do with the fact that it's closed up and not left open. This was not open. I don't know what happened then. The wind probably worked it open. But greenhouse is intact and perfectly fine. But this shelter over here, and I had staked it in some places, not all the way around, but I did stake it, and those stakes, that wind was so fierce, them stakes came right out of the ground. They're laying all over. There's one there. So I got a mess to clean up, and I've got to rethink some things. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Did you have any storm damage? Did you have any wind things damaged from the wind? Hey guys, it is Tuesday. We had that really bad windstorm and rain and stuff on Sunday. Totally flipped over my structure here. So yesterday, me and my husband came out. He helped me. He helped me get this thing all back up and on its feet. So you can see I got it back up. I've got the cinder blocks now for the weights to weigh it down on the corners, but it needs more. It definitely needs more weight. It needs more anchoring. That's the word I'm looking for. It needs more anchoring. So I'm going to add some more cinder blocks on top of the cinder blocks that I've already got tied to the ends. And I think what I need to do is I need to close off the front. Because I think that's why the wind coming inside here like that was probably what was able to, uproot it. If most of the wind is blocked out, then it can't get inside, and you know what I mean, the air won't come up inside and just uproot it. It'll just kind of blow over it like the greenhouse, because you see the greenhouse is perfectly fine. It hasn't moved at all, and the only thing I have anchoring the greenhouse are those 12-inch stakes, all the way around. But the greenhouse stays closed, so that wind doesn't get up inside of there and just, take it up. Whereas this one, the wind just got all inside and just took it up. So I'm thinking now that I probably have to close off at least the one side, because this side is up against the bushes, and there's not going to be a lot of air coming, strong air, wind coming in through right there. But I do have to work on closing up the sides. So another thing that I did was I put up a little bit of a plastic barrier halfway up the doors, because I know they like to sit like right up there, and as long as I got this, it prevents air from just like shooting right in. Like it can come in and over or whatever, but I don't want it to be shooting right in. They want to be up on top in the sun or whatever, and the wind won't be just right in their face, and they can actually get some heat as well retained in there with that little bit of I think it's 4 mil or 6 mil plastic, so that should actually keep some heat in as well. Not much, but a little bit, and when the sun hits it, it'll keep things nice and comfortable inside of there when it's cold outside. But Penelope was digging in her cubby a little while ago, so I don't know if that means she just wants to make a warmer spot to be in, or if she's actually getting ready. This is Duncan's face every morning. Like he's been working the midnight shift. Good morning, Duncan. Good morning. Good morning, Duncan. So it's almost 80 in here in the greenhouse. Things are being kept very warm in here. Probably a little too warm for my pak choi, because it was starting to flower. My goodness, it was starting to flower. Like I had to pull this flower, but it was going to seed. You can see the little buds on it trying to go to seed. I gotta pick those off. I don't want it to go to seed. So I come out here, and if I see that, I pick that off and put it outside so it can get some fresh air, because it's just 80 degrees is not ideal for pak choi. So I just go ahead and set it out. It's about 35 out here now, maybe 40. But I just come in, especially the cilantro too, because it will start to bolt as well if I don't put it out in some fresh air. So I got to get those other pots out too. So what I came in here for was to get Penelope some of these raspberry leaves. I know that raspberry leaves are good for a pregnant doe, so I'm gonna get her a few raspberry leaves for a treat. You know, I thought that they would like the Swiss chard. They don't. they don't really like it. So yeah. Everything seems to be doing good in here. Oh, he's up now. Smelling treats. Oh, now you up? Smelling treats, huh? What are you trying to do? Get over there? Terrible. Here, Duncan. I went ahead and re-secured that. I needed to block that front off because that's where the wind was coming in and just taking it up like a kite. So I'm hoping that the reinforcements that I've done with all of the cinder blocks, the extra tarp, the extra rope, I went ahead and tied this down to that, and there's staples in that, so that's holding that down like that. Another one on this side the same way with all of the staples, and then tying it up to the structure. I got a bungee cord here on this pallet. Also, pallet is stapled in the ground, so that will block some of that wind from blowing that in. It'll give it some resistance, you know. But it's warmer in here. It's definitely warmer in here. I should put a thermometer in here. It's definitely warmer in here. The rabbits are just relaxing and loving it. They were up here chilling out a minute ago. Oh, look. But hopefully all of this reinforcement is going to work. That pallet over there is not doing anything. I just have it sitting up there like that. But yeah, so I guess we'll see. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. I will keep you updated on how everything is doing in the greenhouse and how everything does after tomorrow. We're supposed to get that really high wind again, and I am really hoping and praying that my structure holds up. So till next time, bye guys.